So guys, as our pluggable database was, you know, successfully migrated to the RAC cluster database server. Okay, so uh, let me show you that on the target RAC cluster. So I have opened both the nodes, as you can see. Okay, so you can see that on node 1 CDB new 1 instance is showing in the PMON output, and on the node 2 CDB new 2 instance is showing. Okay, so let us just check the state of this CDB instance. And last time I had only uh, used the node 1 of the rack cluster, okay, to do the PDB migration. The node 2 was shut down because due to the RAM shortage of my personal laptop. So I will just show you that now I have increased my uh, RAM, personal laptop RAM, from 16 GB to 24 GB, as you can see. So now I am able to open both the rack cluster nodes. Okay, so as you can see, on starting the node 2 of the rack cluster, uh, it has captured the new CDB instance information, and uh, automatically it started the instance 2 of the CDB, newly migrated CDB. So this thing we were testing. Okay, so like last time we migrated to the rack cluster node 1 only, but what happens in rack cluster, whatever changes are happening, it is captured in the cluster level logs. So when the node 2 was opened, so it took the information from the cluster logs and it applied the changes. So now we are seeing the CDB instance to CDB new to instance on the node 2 of the rack cluster. So this was a guys good scenario that we tested. Okay, so let me just connect to the CDB instance. Okay, so let's check, guys. So I need to set the environment to this CDB. Okay, and it is asking the Oracle underscore home. So I will enter the correct Oracle home location over here. So now my environment is set. Okay, so I will just connect to the SQL prompt. So I have created this SQL alias in the bash profile. Okay, so see, now it is connected to the SQL. Okay, so let me just check to PDBs. So right now the ORCL PDB is in mounted state. Okay, so let's check on node 2 also. And guys, during the PDB migration from single instance to this 2 node rack cluster, so what I did was my source PDB was in read writes mode, and I started doing the migration using the DBLink that I had created. But it is recommended that the source PDB should be in the read only mode before starting the migration using DBLink. Okay, So it is to ensure that no users, are trying to access the source PDB while migration activity is going on. So no issues, guys, as this is our test environment. So there is no like active users which are trying to access that source PDB. So, but in the real uh, project scenario in your organization, like always follow the standard method. As right now, like this is just a test environment, so we can do uh, different experiments, create different scenarios just for testing purpose. So just keep it in mind. Okay. So let me just set the environment of the CDB instance to. Okay. Now it will ask the Oracle home. I will just enter. Let me just check, guys. I think on this note 2, I had not updated the bash profile with the alias that I'm using, this SQL alias, okay, to connect to the uh, SQL prompt. Let me just check this bash profile. So yeah, guys, so here I don't see the alias. Okay, so actually I updated it on the node 1 only, so no issues. I will update it here also, and you can also uh, you know keep it in mind that if you want to create some alias for a particular command, you can do it just for your convenience. Okay, so I will just create it like this, alias, and the name of the alias is SQL equal to single quotes, and I will put the command. Okay, so in my case it is SQL plus slash SSDBA. That's it. So I will just save and exit. Okay, and I will reload this bash profile so that the changes are get uh, in effect. Okay, so let's try right now. If I do SQL right now, this time it should connect to the SQL prompt. See, guys, it is connecting. Okay, just a second, guys. Got connected to an idle instance. Let me check again in the pmon output. Maybe I need to, yeah, actually my environment was incorrect because the profile was reloaded, so the environment variables got reset. Okay, because by default this RAC DB2 is set in the bash profile, so I will change it later on, no issues. So this time it should work, guys. So now I am connected. Okay, so see here also our ORCL PDB is in the mounted state. Okay, so we need to open it in the read write mode. So what I will do is I will use the command alter pluggable database ORCL PDB, open read write instances equals to all. Okay, so what will happen is this ORCL PDB will get open in the read write mode from both the nodes. Okay, from both the nodes, or here we just have two node cluster, so maybe you guys may have three node cluster or nine node cluster. So this PDB will get open in the read write mode from across all the instances in your RAC cluster. Okay, so let's try this command. Pluggable database what CDB is altered with errors or warning. So we need to check this view for more details. So it is after the PDB migration, we need to check this particular view to see if there are any warning or error messages. Okay, so pluggable database open read write. Okay, so I think, yeah, you can see pluggable database altered. Okay, and now if we check the state, so it is in read write mode. Okay, and let us also check on node 2 as well. So here also we can see it is in the read write mode. Okay, guys, so now we need to check for any error messages. So this is very important, guys. After the PDB migration, you need to check this particular view for any uh, error messages. So guys, here we are seeing two warning messages. One is sync failure and other one is option. Fix the database option in the PDB or the CDB. So let us check. So at the CDB $root, all the components are valid. Okay. So now we will switch to the PDB and check whether the components are valid or not. So guys, at the PDB level, this Oracle rack cluster option is off. It should be on, right? Because this is rack cluster and it is showing that it is off. So we need to fix it.